is a demo of payload mapping in the Copybook bundle management area of DevTest portal. So we'll take a look at that. We'll go into Manage Copybook Bundles, and I'll choose my CICS Copybook bundle. And in that, I've got a set of copybooks and a set of mapping files. And this utility exists already to allow me to manipulate and work with copybooks and mapping files to make things a little easier. For example, if I have this one here called demo get n, where did that go? There it is. It shows me the copybook, and I can tell it that I want to parse this copybook. Just click on this parser, and there's my parsed copybook. And this is very handy for taking a look at a piece of data and trying to decide if this copybook is going to work. For example, if I have a piece of data that's 180 bytes, I can look at this and say, well, this copybook, the highest level in the COBOL copybook is an 05 level, and it's 190 bytes of data, so this obviously won't work. Or if it does match, then I have a pretty good idea that it's going to fit. And I can look at some of these things, some of the field lengths, to determine if this copybook is a good fit, because it's often quite difficult to get the right copybook for the right program or the right recording. So we've added another feature called payload mapping that makes it even easier. Here I've got this payload mapping tab, and if I click on it, I can go down and select a copybook. Here they are. And I will get demo get n again. There's one for each, one for the request and one for the response. I know they're the same, so I can just choose either one. And I happen to have some data that a customer sent me, and I want to see how it maps. So if I've got hex data in a hex format, just bytes of data, I can open the file here. There's my file, and it displays here. I have to manipulate the display a little bit to make it show up okay. Anyway, here's my data, and it's using code page 37, so it's going to map EBCDIC to ASCII for me. And here's the data in hex, and here's the data in character. And I can choose this copybook and click on the button here to map the payload, and it maps that data to the copybook so I can see how good of a fit it is. And I'll slide this over. First, let me get rid of this, so a little more room. And slide this over, and I can see the mapping. So now I can actually look at the data mapped to the copybook and see that things fit in the proper fields. My account number looks right, the last name looks right, and I can have a fairly high confidence level that this copybook is going to work. And if not, I can go in and edit the copybook right here, change it so that it does match the data correctly if I need to. I can also pull in data that's base 64. If I pull in a file that is base 64, here's what the data looks like. And that's obviously looks like garbage, but I know it's base 64, so I can use this conversion button to either convert base 64 to hex or backwards. So this button will do the conversion, and once it converts it, now it's readable. And I can do the same mapping and take a look at the file, the data actually mapped. And that is the new payload mapping feature in the DevTest console, or DevTest portal.